175 meters, starting time at 5:15. Number 1, Pasipinji, Prentice Tiama, -2, gate 10, 2, Colonial Chief, S. Hafiz, -4, gate 7, 3, Arta Pegasus, R. Reuben, -7, gate 5, 4, Straight and Arrow, S. Rosani, +1, gate 6, 5, Harris Fist, HS Gill, +2, gate 1, 6, Happy Fenkel, E. Ferreira, -3, gate 3, 7, Attention Apprentice, I. Fikri, at 528, gate 2, 8, Famous Name, Chavez, at 5 452, gate 4, 9, Royalty's Wish, Prentice A. Surya, at +3, gate 9, 10, Why Not Sulim, at 510, gate 8. So 11 and 12 has been scratched. Here's media selection, and I race will go for 1, 4, 2, 7, and Eagle Eyes will go for 1, 7, and 2. Here's a look at attention finishing third on the 6th of August.
Running on, and down what a 2 Michikawa from Tower Boss. Can't take a Solida, it's going well. From Shohand and Tower Boss down the outside with attention. But can't take us first time. Can't take us as one well. Can't take us from Shohand and attention. Out what there was.
And here's a look at Pasipinji winning on the 6th of August.
Grabs the leader, Colonel Chief, Pansy runs on as well. Leopardie goes to suspicious mind. Pansy, flashing home. Leopardie grabs the leader. Pansy, bringing again. Here comes Pansy, up and win again. Pansy, Leopardie clips. Close go for third between suspicious mind and also straight and narrow. Ragnar closed off well.
Here's a look at Why Not. Here's a look at speed map with Why Not exploding with the speed followed by Sacred Guru, followed by famous name and attention. Here are the claims and for race 11, number 1, Pasipinji, Prentice Tiama claims 4, 2, SS claims 2, 7, Prentice Fikri claims 3, 9, Prentice A. Surya claims 1.5. And 8, Chavez will be riding he will be riding half over. And here we have in the parade ring with needs no introduction here is Pasipinji with 7 wins from nice starts. And he's definitely a horse with a good record, very light horse, but he has proven himself, doesn't win by a lot of margin, always gets at the nick of time. So I think the partnership has worked out well. He has to overcome the white gate, but if he can be seated, I think behind the leader sitting Phil, he will come home with a pulverizing finish. That's Pasipinji. 2 here is Colonial Chief. Last start was just 3 and 3/4 length, so he'll be definitely a horse to watch out for. and let's have his takes a ride on him. For straight and arrow, eye-catching run in his last start, he flashed home for a close fourth to Pasipinji, and looks like he was not a bad effort, and connections here have come in with some support. He's at 26 for win. 7 for place has been tuned up well since last start. So he'll be another horse to definitely watch out for. 5 here is Harris Fist. Always jeopardizes his chances, but over this longer trip, I think it will suit him. He made ground late, and so I think definitely one of the horses that can bounce back into the winning circle. Harris Fist looking well. Happy Franco, horse number 6, who has yet to show any potential yet. So I think he's got to probably improve further before we could gauge on him. This is Happy Franco. 7 is Attention. Might just find this feel a fraction tough, maybe one of those for your roughies. Famous Name, yet to prove himself, yet his last 3 starts finishing second to Michikawa, but I think just probably have to see how he goes here. Number 9 is Royalty's Wish. Was a winner 2 starts back. That was over the 1200 meters, so stepping up in distance here today. I think he will be much suited over a much shorter trip. Maybe will probably drop in points here. And number 10 is Why Not? Why Not? Who tends to mix his form around. He weakened in his last start, and probably I'll prefer to see how he goes here. Why Not? This is Arthur Pegasus, who was a winner 4 starts back over the 1700 meters, beating a veritable win. But prior to that, in his last start, he returned with a respiratory distress. So I thought probably this might be a tune-up run for him. And here I am going with Straight and Arrow. I thought eye-catching run there. I think he could turn the tables around, and finishing 4th to Pasipinji over the 1600 meters as a step up in fitness there. Straight and Arrow, and Pasipinji, how could we deny him? This horse with a big heart there. The only thing is he definitely has a wide gate of 10. And number 7, Attention, a very genuine sort who couldn't be missed out in the place here, with Ivory claiming 3. So it's 4-1 and 7 for me. How about you, Bob?
I'm going for the front running. Why Not? He has proven he picked up a race a few runs back. That was be under the guidance of young Lukman, so he can do it again for good odds. I'm going for number 10, why not. Number 3 is my next choice, Arthur Pegasus. Has been working well, but no recent form, so Arthur Pegasus. And my third choice is number 2, Colonial Chief, the winner of the Park Derby, and with their Safis as a powerful finish. And my fourth choice is of course Pasir Pinji. You need to be with the close-up race in order to be there. Pasir Pinji being a number 2 track, so you should ride with the more prominent position today, Pasir Pinji. And he's he's the first favorite here at 12 ringgit. Number 4, Straight and Narrow, resigning. Ran an eye-catching race in his last start at 12 and 5. So these are the 2 equal favorites here in race number 11, and the rest are showing good odds. 7 Attention at 28 and 12 for High Vickery, and number 2 Colonial Chief at 50 and 14. So it's about 4 minutes to race number 11. The market leaders are numbers 1 and 4, both are sharing the favorite there. 14, number 4 is at top, 12 ringgit for Straight and Narrow for resigning. Number 1, 14 and 7. Number 7 at 27 and 11 a place. Number 2, 46. 17.75 is the trip. And the they start in front of the grandstand on number 2 track. Number 4, 13 ringgit. Number 1 at 14 ringgit. Number 7 at 25. The Pasir Pinji, hat-trick winner, gunning for his 4th straight win at 14 ringgit for young Amma, who claims 4 kilos. Number 2, Colonial Chief Asafis at 54. Number 3, Arthur Pegasus, 100. Now dropped to 30 ringgit. Arthur Pegasus, keep an eye on him. Arthur Pegasus getting support despite his no recent form, but market is supporting him. Number 3 at 30 and 26. Number 4, Straight and Narrow, 17. Number 5, Harry Fish, 57. Happy Frankel, showing big odds. Number 7, Attention, 30 ringgit. Number 8, 72. It's about 2 minutes to start time. Starters up for race number 11. Starters up. Runners are being called up. Market leader is the number 1, Pasir Pinji at 14-6. Number 4, Straight and Arrow at 17-6. Number 3 at 45. And number 7, Attention at 28-10. And runners are moving in. That's the third horse to walk in, Happy Frankel. Meanwhile, Harry Feast and Attention in their respective stalls. We've got 3 in, 7 more to go. Famous Nate just walked in along with Arthur Pegasus. 1775 is the trip for race 11. Meanwhile, Colonel Chief called up. The Parak Derby winner, Colonel Chief. And meanwhile, Why Not? It comes forward. He goes in, 3 more to go. Royalty Swish, Straight and Arrow, and Pasir Pinji. Royalty Swish is in. Pasir Pinji, the next runner, comes forward. And last one, Straight and Arrow. The favorite is number 1, Pasir Pinji, 15 ringgit. All locked away. Track is clear. The rock and racing. It was a beautiful start in the grandstand. And settling down, Famous Name got away quick, followed by Arthur Pegasus. Attention on the inside. Straight and Arrow is also hustling forward. Then came Pasir Pinji, Why Not? Followed by Happy Frankel. Royalty Swish is covered over the outside. White Colonel Chief and Harry Feast trails. It's about 6 lengths separating the first corner. They're clearing the first corner over the outside. It's a Famous Name, shows the way from Arthur Pegasus. Attention is up to nice and handy. Third for this Straight and Arrow. Fifth comes Why Not? No speed today. Then came Pasir Pinji, Royalty Swish. On the inside is Happy Frankel. Colonel Chief traveling second last, and Harry Feast is still at the rear. It's about 5 laps between first and last. They're still running on the back straight, and Famous Name just has by 3/4 over Arthur Pegasus. Third is Royalty Swish. Fourth comes Straight and Arrow. Attention is fifth. Sixth is Pasir Pinji. Then came Why Not? Happy Frankel, and further back to Harry Feast, and over the outside is Colonial Chief. They're clearing the 600-meter mark, and a Famous Name got Arthur Pegasus for company. Running third over the outside is Royalty Swish. Then came Straight and Arrow. Further back to Attention. Pasir Pinji now making his move over the outside. At the top of the straight, 400 meters left to gallop, and Arthur Pegasus is shot to the lead. It's Arthur Pegasus from Famous Name. Over the outside is finishing on his Pasir Pinji. Then came Straight and Arrow. 200 meters left to gallop, and it's Arthur Pegasus in front, holding on strongly. Over the outside, finishing on his Pasir Pinji. Arthur Pegasus holding on. Pasir Pinji got up and beats them. Pasir Pinji from Arthur Pegasus, or Attention. Then came Colonial Chief for the back to Straight and Arrow, Harry Feast. Then came Royalty Swish, Why Not? Happy Frankel, and Famous Name. Pasir Pinji. Attention in the middle. So good finish, race number 11. Was brilliant there, Pasir Pinji. He was kept not far behind. track the leaders. Arthur Pegasus, unable to sustain that speed. He was shot to the lead momentarily at about 250 meter mark. Shouted the winner, but weakened over the concluding stages. Just can't match the powerful finish of Pasir Pinji and Attention. With Young Ama, who claims 4 kilos, it's a big relief for Pasir Pinji. And he just pipped Attention. Was also looking fierce, looked fierce, but just missed Pasir Pinji. So the unofficial placings should be 1, 7 and 3. There's the head-on famous name, shows the way. Arthur Pegasus, Tension on the inside. Straight and narrow, joins them to make it 4 in a row. There's Pasir Pinji. On the inside of him is Why Not, declaring the first corner. And it was famous name, shows the way, from Arthur Pegasus. Straight and narrow was traveling well, but just couldn't fire. Royalty's Wish. Famous name is still leading in the back straight. Arthur Pegasus, Royalty's Wish in that order. Straight and narrow. Attention is on hugging the rails. There's Pasir Pinji, being urged by Young Ama. It's now traveling a 6th. Approaching the top of the straight, and it's Arthur Pegasus, shot to the lead. The famous name is on the inside, heading up. And there's Arthur Pegasus, or rather the Pasir Pinji, with Attention chasing Arthur Pegasus, and Pasir Pinji calls Attention and Arthur Pegasus. So the winning numbers 1, 7, 3 and 2. 1, 7, 3 and 2. Winner Pasir Pinji, trained by Simon Danderdale, the third winner for the day, and he's owned by KKE Stables. Second was number 7, Attention, trained by Siva for Fikri. Third, number 3, Arthur Pegasus. Z Carroll for Nick Selvin, and fourth was number 2, Colonial Chief Esafis for Frank Maynard. 1, 7, 3 and 2. The margins: neck nose 3 3/4, winning time 150.2. Neck nose 3 3/4, 150.2. Numbers again: 1, 7, 3 and 2. 1, 7, 3 and 2. Action replay coming up. Track is clear. They're off and racing. It was a beautiful start in front of the grandstand, and settling down, famous name got away quick, followed by Arthur Pegasus. Attention on the inside. Straight and narrow is also hustling forward. Then came Pasir Pinji, Why Not, followed by Happy Franco. Royalty's Wishes covered over the outside. White Colonial Chief and Harry Fist trails. It's about 6 lengths separating the first corner. They're clearing the first corner over the outside. It's a famous name. It shows the way from Arthur Pegasus. Attention is parked nice and handy. Third, fourth is Straight and Narrow. Fifth comes Why Not, no speed today. Then came Pasir Pinji, Royalty's Wish. On the inside is Happy Franco. Colonial Chief traveling second last, and Harry Fist is still at the rear. It's about 5 lengths between first and last. They're still running on the back straight, and famous name just has it by 3/4 over Arthur Pegasus. Third is Royalty's Wish. Fourth comes Straight and Narrow. Attention is fifth. Sixth is Pasir Pinji. Then came Why Not, Happy Franco, and further back to Harry Fist, and over the outside is Colonial Chief. They're clearing the 600 meter mark, and A famous name got Harper Pegasus for company. Running third over the outside is Royalties Wish, then came Straight and Arrow. Further back to Attention, Pasir Pinji now making his move over the outside. At the top of the straight, 400 meters left to gallop, and Arthur Pegasus is shot to the lead. It's Arthur Pegasus from Famous Name over the outside, is finishing on his Pasir Pinji. Then came Straight and Arrow. 200 meters left to gallop, and it's Arthur Pegasus in front, holding on strongly over the outside, finishing on his Pasir Pinji. Arthur Pegasus holding on. Pasir Pinji got up and reached them. Pasir Pinji from Arthur Pegasus, or Attention. Then came Colonial Chief for the back to Straight and Arrow, Airy Fish.
Here's a photo between the second and the third, and it is between the horse number 7, Attention, and horse number 3, Arthur Pegasus. So it's all clear for race 11, and number 1 Pasir Pinji 24 win and 15 for a place. 7 Attention 17 for a place. 3rd Arthur Pegasus 7 for a place. 1 and 7 pays 9 ringgit, 1 and 3 pays 26, 3 and 7 pays 49, 1 7 3 pays 489, 1 3 and 7 pays 115. So it's 1 7 3 2 pays 553. So it's Pasir Pinji by a neck at a time of 1 minute 50.28, followed by Attention. Arthur Pegasus, Colonial Chief, Straight and Arrow. Famous Name, Royalty Swish, Happy Frankel. Harry Fist, and Why Not. So it's last race of the day. It's starters and runners for race 12, 1775 meters at 5:45 starting time. Number 1 Rock and Roll as Hafiz -1 gate 9. 2 King of Glory R11 -3 gate 2. 3 Ghost Bay Apprentice R Nutman -3 gate 10. 4 All White Apprentice A Surya -5 gate 4. 5 Orders Legend A Isaac +4 gate 6. 6 Turf Princess M V -8 gate 3. 7 The Great Swift S Rosini at 4:30 gate 7. 8 Big China HS Gill +8 gate 8. 9 Super Atas Sulim at 436 gate 1. 10 Commodore Lincoln E Ferreira at -2 gate 5, and 11 has been scratched. Well, here's a look at the media selection, and iRace is going for 2, 1, 3, 4. Eagle Eyes is going for 8, 7 and 2. Here's a look at Ghost Bay winning on the 5th of August.
Here's one flashing down the outside. Northern Night. Ghost Bay winds up as well. It's Asian Tiger clear. Ghost Bay is flashing home with Northern Night. Go on the inside, Asian Tiger. Ghost Bay might be the one. Asian Tiger, Ghost Bay hit the line, and Ghost Bay. I think Ghost Bay has got up in the last stride from Asian Tiger.
Here's a look at King of Glory, finishing home 5th on the 6th of August.
Ravana, out wide of Heng Kingdom. Here comes Lim's Unique on the inside. It's storming after King Ravana. King Ravana tries to sneak away, but Lim's Unique's got its measure now. Lim's Unique has come from last at the 400 with a rails-hugging performance. Lim's Unique goes on to beat King Ravana. Third, Heng Kingdom. Tarzan closed off well and ran fourth.
Here's a speed map of Others Legend and Rock and Roll and All White and Super Atas as your leaders. Here are the claims for race 12 and number 1 as Hafiz claims 1. 3 Apprentice Ornament claims 1. 4 Apprentice Asuria claims 2. 5 Amizat claims 1. 8 HS Gill claim will be riding 1 over and 9 Sulim will be riding a half over. Number 1 here in the parade ring Safwan is Rock and Roll. He's 12 for win and 5 for a place there, and finished on 4th to Remo Mama by just 2 lengths as he lost ground earlier. So I think should be given another chance here over a further trip here. That's Rock and Roll, the drop-in class here. He might just be a danger here. 2 here is King of Glory. Well, will be one of the sitting behind the leaders here, and I think if he can take this pace here today, I think he will be another one to post a threat here. He's with 21 for win and 6 for a place. 3 here is Ghost Bay, who flashed home in his last start to beat Asia Tiger just by a short hit. No doubt he was slow into stride. I think can be given a good account of himself here today. He's at 111 for a win, so I think he must not be discounted over today's race. Well, White hasn't been racing in his best form, but I think he should improve, and probably over the 1700 meters, I think just probably have to see how it goes. Others Legend, who is looking well here, he has been running close there in his last couple of runs, not to be discounted, and should be one to take note of. Turf Princess, who was 9 1/4 lengths, hasn't shown much of late. Well, probably he's having his 4th run in Class 5 company, and have yet to proven over this trip and journey. It's a great swift, lightly framed but a very game sort there. I think He definitely cannot be discounted here. The Great Swift, who was a winner over the recent rains over this journey. I think lightweight on him, and he'll be one to take note of at your top 3 chances. Big China. Nearly got it in his last start to Silent Prince, but I think over lightweight here, I think will give a good account of himself here today. And this is Super Atas. Sulan takes a ride on him, who was third in his last 2 starts. Should give a fairly decent run here. 10 is Commodore Lincoln. He looks well here, but was well beaten in his last start, but period to that he has been a model of consistency, and I think he should be one for an E3 chance. Well, found this race a little tough here to pick between them, but I'm going for Rock and Roll, who's down in the rating here. Last start, having over 1400 meters, ran eye-catching 2 lines where he lost ground, and I think the 75 meters will be within his reach, and can prove himself here. And 8 Big China, I think he will be a horse to reckon with. Flash Tom was a little bit off the pace in his last start, that was in Penang, and Flash Tom for a close second to Silent Prince. I can't make amends here today. And number 2 is King of Glory, one of the place getters. So it's 182 for me. So it's over to you, Bob, for your last race of the day and for your selections.
Thank you, Meg. We have come to the curtain race number 12, and I'm going with number 8, a Big China. He ran a big race in his recent start at Badagantung. Big China, HS Gill at 46 and 10. Number 1, a Rock and Roll, as Max said, is down in grade and should be thereabouts with SRFs, and he's the favorite now at 11 and 5. And number 2, King of Glory. He had every chance in his recent start, but found the field was a bit tough, so he deserves another chance here with R11. They're lending a hand here, number 2 at 19 and 5. These are the top 3 favorites. And number 1, 12 Ringgit, Rock and Roll, trained by Shmari. King of Glory at 18. Number 3, Ghost Bay, another horse trained by BT Lim. They picked up a race over 1200 and going for 1775. With in-house apprentice R. Nukman, the current leading rider. Ghost Bay should have a strong say here, 61 and 1 at 18. Number 4, All White, never likely in his recent starts, and no recent form, so pretty hard to recommend number 4, All White, at 122.47. Number 5, Orders Legend, This legend with AM Isaac. Also no recent form. Pretty hard to recommend number 5 Orders Legend 4314. 6 is the Princess. Also another horse with no recent form. Just transferred to EP Tan from HY Cheng. Number 6 at big odds. Number 7 The Great Swift. Quite a reliable sort, resigning on top. Was never fully tested last run, but finished well to finish 4th. Number 7 The Great Swift at 38 and 12. Number 8 Big China. It's now dropped to 34 in 10th place, and should be thereabouts. Number 9 Super Atas. Just finished in the money 2 runs back since a crossover from Singapore. Number 9 Super Atas As You Lim at 52 and 17. And number 10 Komodo Lincoln with E Ferreira at 130 and 28. So it's about 5 minutes to start time. So top the trainer for today is none other than Simon Dunderdale, who settled a hat-trick from race 9 to race 11. With this young apprentice Ama, rode a beautiful race on Pasir Pinji. He kept within striking distance and made his move just before the turn to clinch victory in the earlier race. So it's about 4 minutes to race number 12, and the Mother Nature has been very kind to us, and we thank for that. We are down to the last race for the day here at Selangor Turf Club, race number 12, and the market leader is number 1 Rock and Roll 17, number 2 King of Glory at 22, number 7 The Great Swift 21, number 8 Big China 29. So these are the 4 picks in race and number 12 at Sungabisi Racetrack. Racing resumes next week on Sunday, the 27th of August. This is being the month of Merdeka. So about 3 minutes to race number 12. The favorite is number 1 Rock and Roll, still at top 17. Number 2 King of Glory 21. And number 7 The Great Swift 22. Number 8 Big China is 28. So these are the top 4 of popular choice here in race 12, and it's about 3 minutes to start time over the 1775. Start us up for race number 12 here at Selangor Turf Club. And the market leader is number 1 Rock and Roll 19, number 2 King of Glory 20 ringgit, number 7 The Great Swift 23, and number 8 Big China 27. And number 5 Orders Legend 53 and 1414, number 3 Ghost Bay 61, number 9 the Super Atas 61. There's the first horse. comes in, Super Atas, trained by Win Lim, SU Lim in the saddle. Horse Legend with the blindfold on. He has the speed to go forward, Horse Legend. Meanwhile, favorite changing hand now, number 2, King of Glory is at top 18 ringgit, number 1, 19, number 7 at 23. There's King of Glory, just walked in for Ruben, trained by Richard Lyons, who settled 2 winners today. Rahoto and Ironclad. All white comes forward. The next one will be, by the looks of it, is Komodo Lincoln for E. Ferreira, trained by Abdullah, who had a double today. On Skyscraper and Takrim, and also Oscar Chavez. Horse Legend comes forward for AM Isaac. Horse Legend is in. We got 5 in, 5 more to go. There's the Great Swift comes forward. Another runner from Richard Lyons' yard. The Great Big China, showing 33. The favorite now is number 7, the Great Swift, 17, number 2, 18, number 1 at 20. Ghost Bay is in. 2 more to go. Rock and Roll and Turf Princess. Number 1 now dropped to 15 as I speak. 15 ringgit for number 1, Rock and Roll. Number 2, 19. The last horse coming up, Turf Princess. It completes the, oh, it's not in yet. Rock and Roll. At Access Singapore runners, picked up few races here on the Malaysian turf. Trained by former jockey and trainer I. Ismaili. On, all set, flag is up, ready, they're off and racing in the last. A beautiful start. King of Glory won the start, followed by Horse Legend showing speed. Turf Princess up at the base. Then came in the middle is Komodo Lincoln. Then came the Great Shift. Over the fast is Ghost Bay going forward along with stablemate Bike China. They're clearing the first corner. They got about 1400 meters left to gallop, and King of Glory is the leader. Shows the way by length and a half on Horse Legend. Big China running a close-up race. Second now. Fourth over the outside is Ghost Bay. Then Rock and Roll in the middle. Komodo Lincoln. Then came Turf Princess. Is back running third last. Over the outside is the Great Shift with in the middle is all wide, and Super Atas is last. It's about 8 lengths covering first to last, and King of Glory shows the way by 1 in front of Big China. Third is Horse Legend. Rock and Roll moving up fourth. Fifth is Komodo Lincoln. Then came over the outside, it's over the Ghost Bay. Then came along the inside is Turf Princess, followed by the Great Shift. All wide is second last, and last of all is Super Atas. They're clearing the 750 meter mark, and King of Glory continues to lead by 1. Big China ready to pounce second. Third is moving up is Horse Legend, and also Rock and Roll is coming to the scene. Then came Komodo Lincoln, Ghost Bay. Over the outside under the whip is the Great Shift and Turf Princess all wide, and hopeless last is Super Atas approaching the top of the straight, and his King of Glory is in front and doing it well. Big China is coming up after him over the outside. Rock and Roll is also finishing on with Horse Legend. Komodo Lincoln, King of Glory still holding on. Here comes over the outside the challengers, but King of Glory still in front, and King of Glory with R11 holding on strongly and wins. second, maybe Rock and Roll in the middle, Orders Legend, Komodo Lincoln, Surf Princess, Big China failed. Then came the Great Shift, All White, Ghost Bay and Superatas all the way last. Brilliant, King of Glory. Win number 3 for trainer Richard Lyons. And well done to R11. Rode a brilliant race, took him to the front, and that's it. Never looked back. And he made it all the running. King of Glory rules race number 12. They were queuing up for the minor placings. Komodo Lincoln, Rock and Roll, Orders Legend. Komodo Lincoln might have dropped in for second. So no doubt about the winner number 2, King of Glory, winning here in race number 12. Defeating Komodo Lincoln, Rock and Roll, Orders Legend. Big China had every chance, but that's it. He finished. Nothing to offer in the last 100. Surf Princess ran a good race there, finishing 5th. So the numbers on the semaphore: winner number 2, King of Glory, beating Komodo Lincoln. So photo for 3rd. There's the victor returning to the winner's gate. Let's have a look at the add-on King of Glory. From gate number 2 he jumped straight to the lead. Orders Legend up with the pace. Big China, they're pulling hard, traveling with Ghost Bay, Rock and Roll. This is the second corner, the clearing, and King of Glory still in control. Big China is over the outside to intermediate. Orders Legend traveling well with the Rock and Roll. The Komodo Lincoln is hugging the rails. Passing the 800, and King of Glory still in control over Big China. Orders Legend at the top of the straight. King of Glory is in front, straightens up well with Big China. It looks a bit threat, but not good enough. He's over the outside, they're queuing up for the minor placings. Rock and Roll, Orders Legend, Komodo Lincoln. So King of Glory, no doubt, is won by LC Lim Stables, trained by Richard Lyons. 8-year-old Chestnut American gelding by Stay Thirsty out of Jules Pride. Thus notching his 5th career win in 68 starts. Since he joined Richard Lyons' yard, he has been kept winning, and his strong has been up to the mark. So the numbers 210, 1 and 5, 210, 1 and 5, margins, a length and a quarters, short head, another short head, winning time 154.2. 1 and a quarters, short head, 154.2, winning numbers 210, 1 and 5, 210, 1 and 5. Action replay coming up. All set, flag is up, ready, they're off and racing in the last. A beautiful start. King of Glory won the start, followed by Orders Legend showing speed. Surf Princess up at the base. Then came in the middle is Komodo Lincoln. Then came the Great Shift. Over the far side is Ghost Bay going forward along with stablemate Bike China. They're clearing the first corner. They got about 1400 meters left to gallop, and King of Glory is the leader. Shows the way by a length and a half on Orders Legend. Big China running a close-up race, second now. Fourth over the outside is Ghost Bay. Then came a Rock and Roll in the midfield. Komodo Lincoln. Then came Tough Princess. She's back running third last. Over the outside is the Great Shift with in the middle is all wide, and Super Atas is last. It's about 8 lengths covering first to last, and King of Glory shows the way by 1 in front of Big China. Third is Orders Legend. Rock and Roll moving up fourth. Fifth is Komodo Lincoln. Then came over the outside, it's over the Ghost Bay. Then came along the inside is Tough Princess, followed by the Great Shift. All wide is second last, and last of all is Super Atas. They're clearing the 750 meter mark, and King of Glory continues to lead by 1. Big China ready to bounce second. Third is moving up is Orders Legend, and also Rock and Roll is coming to the scene. Then came Komodo Lincoln, Ghost Bay. Over the outside, under the whip is the Great Shift, and Tough Princess all wide, and hopeless last is Super Atas approaching the top of the straight, and his King of Glory is in front and doing it well. Big China is coming up after him over the outside. Rock and Roll is also finishing on with Orders Legend. Komodo Lincoln, King of Glory still holding on. Here comes over the outside the challengers, but King of Glory is still in front, and King of Glory with R11 holding on strongly and wins. Second, maybe Rock and Roll in the middle. Orders Legend, Komodo Lincoln, Tough Princess, Big China failed. Then came the Great Shift, all wide, Ghost Bay, and Super Atas all the way last. Brilliant. And that's the photo finish of the minor placings. There's Komodo Lincoln by a short hit over Rock and Roll, and another short hit away Orders Legend. So all clear for the last. And the winning prizes should be coming up. And that's the Happy Connections. And here are the winning dividends for the last. Winner number 2, King of Glory. The returns 1, 8, 18 and 5 for a play. Second number 10, Komodo Lincoln, 46 ringgit. Third number 1, Rock and Roll, 5 ringgit. The Quinella 210, 10 to 52 ringgit. The QPs 210, 25 ringgit. 1, 2, 5 ringgit. 110, 59 ringgit. Trifecta 210 and 1, 398 ringgit. The 301, 2, 10, 98 ringgit. Sorry, forecast for 193 ringgit. No winners will be carried forward to the next race day. So let's see how they finish. King of Glory on top, Komodo Lincoln, Rock and Roll, Orders Legend, Tough Princess doing a good 5th. The Big China, the Great Shift, all white, Ghost Bay, and Super Atas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the races here at Selangor Turf Club. This is Bob Tana saying thank you for your company. We see you next week on Sunday. Until then, take care and bye-bye.